first at 10. I'm Kristen Holloway. We now know at least 2 children are among the 13 people killed in the Gatlinburg wildfires. Chloe and Lily Reed were trying to escape with their mom, Constance, but the family didn't get out in time. Now, this afternoon, we learned Constance had been identified as one of the victims. Sadly, her children didn't survive the fires either.
Our hearts are broken to receive this news. We ask for everyone to continue in prayer for this family. A fund is being set up through our congregation to help this family during this critical
Well, the family's story has touched a lot of people here in the Mid-South. We have more information posted about their story on WREG.com. Now tonight, as families continue grieving, other people who call Sevier County home are facing a different kind of loss. WREG's Michael Quander is in East Tennessee with the woman's powerful story of heartbreak and strength.
I'm standing right here in the entryway of what was this woman's home. Her valuables, her pictures, her memories, everything just burned to ashes.
I'm numb. I can't feel. I've been numb for 3 days. 'Cause what am I gonna do?
It's a question Glenna Bjorklund wishes she had the answers to after watching her entire neighborhood burst into flames.
And when I opened the door, it was right here on us, and we had to run for our lives.
She escaped with a few of her pets, nothing else.
And then I had a living room, a kitchen, 2-bedroom.
The 76-year-old now forced to speak in the past tense as she showed us her home.
I had about $10,000 of Christian music, videos, Charles Stanley, Bibles, Bible books, and pictures. Family pictures is what I miss the most.
Her box spring twisted, stove charred.
I didn't know what was going to go in.
She doesn't even know what most of this stuff is anymore.
If there's anything in there, it's ruined anyway.
Firefighters rushed to put out hot spots at the edge of her driveway as trees and power lines are still falling across the city. The woman known to everyone here as Granny is miles away from family, dealing with all of this on her own.
Breaks my heart. You know it would. It'd break anybody's heart.
This mother, who will never know what it's like to sleep in her own bed again or cook in her kitchen, was already struggling to get by and is now starting over at square one.
But I won't ever forget this, but I never can build back. I will never be able to build. That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, truly a humbling experience to be with her with that. And I have to tell you, she is one strong woman. We were able to leave Gatlinburg, and I have to tell you, we were driving out, and she still had a smile on her face despite losing everything. And Kristen, I have to tell you, there is a little bit of bad news with that, though, because unfortunately, she does not have any insurance and would not be able to rebuild her home.
Man, that was just a heartbreaking story. I hate to hear that. I'm hoping she can get some relief. Now, Michael, I was there all week. We were still seeing those hot spots when I was there. What are you seeing now? Are we still seeing hot spots?
Yeah, there are still hot spots. Crews are still out there right now trying to fight those hot spots as well, trying to put them out. But I don't know if you all can see it right now, but it is drizzling, and they were waiting for some rain to come through to hopefully help with saturating that ground. What they said they needed some really slow-moving, saturating rain, and hopefully they get that. I know that Austin is going to talk about that later on as well.
And lastly, I know some people have been allowed to go back in their homes. Will other people be able to go back into Gatlinburg soon?
So not the general public. If you had your address, proof that you lived in Gatlinburg, you were able to pass the checkpoint into the area. We're told right now it's still pretty dangerous. They want to limit who they're letting inside right now. There are a lot of trees down. We saw a lot of buildings still falling apart. A lot of power lines, fortunately, also down as well. So that will likely stay that way until the early part of this week coming up. So we're going to hopefully get an update from officials later on this early part of this week.
All right, thank you so much, Michael, for that update. We're going to continue our coverage of the devastation in East Tennessee tomorrow on Daybreak. Michael tells us about Operation Barbecue Relief, Memphians coming together to feed the countless displaced people, first responders, and volunteers in East Tennessee. Now we want to check in with weather expert Austin On because weather has been a major factor in these wildfires, and there's going to be a wind advisory tomorrow in Tennessee, and people are worried that's going to spark those wildfires again.